I used to think my constant exhaustion was just normal. A standard feature of modern life. I'd wake up tired, immediately check my phone, and then wonder why I couldn't focus on anything that actually mattered. My brain felt foggy and my memory just seemed to be getting worse. I knew that this couldn't be just how things are. It's a side effect of a system I have clearly been using. What if I told you your phone is similar to a slot machine, and that algorithms are hooking your brain's reward system to keep you scrolling, leaving you tired and distracted with a deep sense of uselessness? Look, does this sound familiar? You have a piece of work to complete, something that needs actual focus. You sit down, open your laptop, and almost without thinking, you open a completely unrelated tab. Just for a second. That's what you tell yourself. An hour later, you snap out of it, having scrolled through a dizzying amount of posts, videos, and arguments from total strangers. You feel agitated and don't understand where time has even gone. Your head is buzzing with useless information, and you're even more tired than when you even started. That project, it's still a blank page that now feels like a mountain that you need to conquer. We as a collective are in an epidemic of fatigue, brain fog, and fractured attention. It's the feeling of being mentally overstimulated but completely unfulfilled. We struggle to remember simple things. Our attention spans have shrunk, and the ability to just sit and think feels like a lost art. We complain about being tired, but it's not the kind of tired that a good night's sleep can just fix. It's a deep cognitive exhaustion that follows us all day. This feeling is called algorithmic anxiety, a term used for stress and emotional burnout we feel from the forces curating our digital lives. It's the psychological price we pay for an online world engineered not for our well-being, but for our perpetual engagement. So how did we all get to this point? It all comes down to a powerful mechanism in our brains, the dopamine reward system. Dopamine is often called the pleasure molecule. It's more about motivation and anticipation. Your brain releases it when it thinks you're about to get a reward. This is where the genius and the danger of social media algorithms come in. They are designed to work like a slot machine. In psychology, this is called a variable ratio reinforcement schedule. A slot machine doesn't pay you out every time. You might win after 3 pulls, then 7, then 20. The reward itself is unpredictable in nature, and that's what makes it so addictive. You keep pulling the lever because you never know when the next reward is coming. Your social media feed works the exact same way. Every refresh is a pull of that lever. You don't know what you'll see. A photo from a friend, a great video, or nothing really interesting at all. That like, that comment, that new post, they're unpredictable rewards that trigger a hit of dopamine. Your brain gets a hit not just from the reward itself, but often a bigger one from the anticipation of it. And this mechanism isn't limited to things we instinctively label as bad. Even activities that feel responsible, like constantly checking the news, they tap into the same system. Every refresh carries the promise that something important might have happened, a new headline, an update, a crisis, or nothing at all. The unpredictability is the hook. This is the result of billions of dollars in research aimed at one goal: maximizing your screen time. Features like infinite scroll and auto-playing videos are intentionally designed to eliminate natural stopping points and exploit this dopamine loop. The platforms track how long you pause a video, what you like, who you follow, to build a model of what keeps you hooked. They learn not just what you enjoy, but what holds your attention. Outrage, validation, fear, belonging. The difference is that while news organizations compete for attention, social platforms optimize for it. They don't just publish content and hope it works. They know what content will make you angry, happy, or uneasy, and they serve it to you in a relentless, unpredictable stream to keep you engaged. There's a reason the term brain rot has become so popular. When your brain is overloaded, its ability to encode new memories is disrupted. You might scroll past hundreds of posts in a day, but how many can you actually remember an hour later? Even outside of your phone, how many times during a conversation do you end up saying, "What was I even talking about?" The cognitive overload can even lead to more fractured language and a reduced ability to explain complex thoughts. It can feel hopeless, but you can do something about it, and your brain recovers faster than you might think. A study in 2023 showed how taking a 2-week break from social media suggests the brain begins to recover within days. You need to actively curate your digital space. Don't be a passive consumer. For example, disable recommendation feeds on your homepage. Be very intentional about who you watch and don't use social media to burn away time. Being bored isn't always a bad thing. It allows yourself to engage your brain and not rely on overstimulation. Let's get practical though. What are some steps you can actively take? Turn off non-essential notifications. Most are just the slot machine calling you back to pull that lever again. You aren't missing out just because you didn't view a video or post within 5 minutes of it being published. Do a digital spring clean. Stop watching creators that don't benefit you. You need to take control of your time. There is nothing worse than feeling like you've wasted another day when you could have made real progress on something that will improve your quality of life. Set boundaries. Designate tech-free zones, like the bedroom, to improve your sleep and mental rest. Consider using a dumb phone for specific hours of the day, leaving your smartphone locked away. Reading has amazing benefits when it comes to improving your attention span, and you are focused on one activity for long periods of time. Get an e-reader, and every time you're tempted to pick up your phone when there isn't really something to do, pick up your e-reader instead. Beyond these practical tips, it's about a mindset shift. Prioritize real-world conversations. Have a real conversation with a friend. These activities ground you in reality and engage your brain in ways a digital feed never can. The exhaustion we all feel is a direct consequence of a digital world designed to keep us scrolling. Algorithms are tapping into our brain's reward system, leaving us with fractured attention, foggy memory, and a constant humming anxiety. But that's not where the story has to end. By understanding these mechanisms, we can take control of our technology instead. We can build healthier digital habits and reclaim our time, our focus, and our sanity.